Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be shedding light on the passions and hobbies that can be monetized. What are they, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. But before I do so, I just wanted to preface this video by stating that there are a multitude of disparate ways in which you can monetize a passion or a hobby. You can produce videos, archivable live stream broadcasts, songs, podcast episodes, audiobooks, ebooks, custom-made print-on-demand merchandise, online courses, software applications, mobile games, customizable templates, and of course, photos appertaining to your passions and hobbies. So what are some passions and hobbies that can be monetized? They encompass Legos, toys, gaming, sports, anime, movies, and technology. For instance, if you love Pokemon, you can produce videos about Pokemon theories. You can produce unboxing videos about Pokemon merchandise. You can produce gameplay videos about Pokemon video games. Furthermore, you could also produce archivable live stream broadcasts about Pokemon video games. You can also produce your own songs about pocket monsters. You can monologue about various Pokemon topics in a podcast series. You can produce audiobooks and ebooks about pocket monsters. You can shed light on Pokemon theories and meticulously analyze their merits and see if they can be debunked. You can produce custom-made print-on-demand merchandise that features your own creatures that you bring to fruition by leveraging your robust artistry. You can teach online courses about how to triumph in the Pokemon trading card game and how to become a Pokemon master. You can produce mobile games that also feature your own creatures. You can produce customizable templates that also feature your own creatures. You could also produce software applications that help to guide others on how to build a viable, competitive Pokemon trading card deck and how to build a robust team. So that they can emerge victorious and trounce their adversaries online in online Pokemon battles. You can also produce high-quality photos of creatures that you bring to fruition. You can bring your own creatures to fruition by leveraging your creativity, your ingenuity, and your artistry. These multi-billion-dollar media franchises all originate in the bowels, in the chasms of an individual's mind. Just remember that and render that indelible. The Harry Potter franchise, the Lord of the Rings franchise, the Dragon Ball franchise, the Pokemon franchise, the Naruto franchise, they're all derived from the individual's mind. Do not underestimate your creativity. Leverage it. Even Digimon is derived from a mangaka's mind. So, there are a copious amount of disparate passions and hobbies that you can monetize. You're not pigeonholed. You're not siloed into monetizing a single passion nor a single hobby. Your channels can create your channels can feature a vast variety of content. There are far more ways than just a singular way to monetize your passions and your hobbies. Your brand can be the hub for content appertaining to your passions and your hobbies. The global digital distribution power of social media platforms allows your content to be able to reach out to billions of people from around the world simultaneously. At any given moment, they can consume your content. Hopefully, your content can build traction and transcend into becoming viral content. Bear in mind that whenever you create content, you always want it to be deemed viral worthy, recommendation worthy, share worthy, like worthy, algorithm recommendation worthy, and engagement worthy. You want it to be apt to yield high audience retention rates, high watch times, high engagement rates, and of course, high viewership rates. You want it to build traction and transcend into becoming viral content. You want to utilize aesthetically appealing thumbnails for your content. You want to be able to utilize catchy titles for your content that resonate eminently well with your target market. And you want to be able to utilize the most searched for germane keywords as a metadata for your content. You want your content to be deemed discoverable and not relegated to the bowels of the search engines. You want to be able to leverage your social media channels as marketing vehicles to vector your target market to your product pages where they have the autonomy to buy your product offerings from. Do not shirk on doing so. User-generated content markets, even niche user-generated content markets, are deluged, are inundated, are overly saturated with competition. You want to be able to attain ample, potent competitive advantages. You want to be able to automate as many marketing activities as possible. You want to be able to attain substantial brand recognition, strong brand loyalty, and of course, robust brand equity. You do not want to shirk on doing so. You want to be able to cultivate, to foster, to grow an enormous subscriber base. You want your brand advocates to be innately inclined to share, to disseminate your content to their friends, family members, and networks. You want to be able to grow your market share. You never want to stagnate. You never want to regress. You always want to move your life in a forward-moving trajectory. There are plenty of passions and hobbies that can be monetized. Your creativity is limitless. You can monetize passions and hobbies in a myriad of disparate ways that you may have never even thought possible. An idea that is dormant in your mind can provide the foundation, potentially, for a multi-billion-dollar franchise. It is predicated upon whether or not your target market deems your content and your products to be worthy of consumption. They will decide your success. You are at their mercy as an entrepreneur. So, do everything in your purview to optimize your chances to become a dominant market competitor in the niche user-generated content and niche product markets that you compete in. Do not neglect to do so. Being profoundly successful as an entrepreneur can redound to your advantage, and Many people have been able to attain unprecedented, profound, unalloyed success by monetizing their passions and hobbies and by strategically working hard for years on end. What is the cost of admission to have a modicum of a chance to be successful by monetizing your passions and hobbies? It can take anywhere from 14 to 18 hours of strategic hard work each and every day for at least 3 to 15 years to have a modicum of a chance, to have an iota of a chance of becoming profoundly successful as an entrepreneur, especially if you compete in hyper-competitive markets. Fortunately, though, you can choose your avenue of work. You can choose your line of work. You're not relegated to just a certain line of work. There are a copious amount of disparate ways in which passions and hobbies can be monetized, and you can monetize nearly any passion or hobby. Your creativity is boundless. If your interests are eclectic, then that provides you with a basis for more content to produce. I hope that you found this video to be insightful and enthralling. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.